Hey, this is Pseudo Battler, and I'm gonna upload a shortish video today since I have a little bit of free time in between the housing people without power. This battle isn't the best battle, but it's just to like prove a point that you should never get greedy with your setups. Just setting up is not always the best thing to do in every scenario. He leads the Dragonite, and I hit him power ice. Usually I wouldn't. I would close combat first to lure him into 1-inch Dragon Dance again. But he sets up first turn, which is never a good idea. He outrages, I have focus dash, obviously, and I take him out. Then he sends over Scizor, and yeah, he kills me. I think he's going to go for some Sword Dances now. Yeah, now he goes straight off with the Sword back. Sword Dances. I get a crit on the Drain Punch, but that really didn't matter. If I didn't get a crit, I would have flung my Flame Orb into him, and then it would have been useless. But here, I do get another crit with the Drain Punch, and that kind of didn't matter. But, like, this guy, I have not seen, like, anything from him except for setup moves. I don't know why he's doing this. Then he brings out Chansey, which he takes that Drain Punch really well, considering Conqueror with the Flame Orb, his power gets up to like 535 or more. I just try to burn the Chansey, so I'm slowly whittling it down. I'm not scared of it. I know I'm healing more than he can possibly do to me, so I'm just going to keep Drain Punching until eventually either switches out or goes down. It just takes a few turns. Oh yeah, he heal bells on this turn, and then I knew there was no way he'd live a Mach Punch, so he's not going to get off a soft boil this time. I don't know why it says... Oh, no, not. Then he sends in Volcarona, and that kind of worried me. I wasn't entirely... Yeah, you can't see my Landorus key still, sorry. He sets up the Quiver Dance, and that scares me. But... I thought he was going to try to take me out, and I thought I might be able to live one, but he doesn't. So he just lets me go for a Stone Edge and one-shot him. He had a legitimate chance to win if he didn't do that. Then he sends in Lucario. I have to switch out. He times 4 resist is what I was going to go for. Oh yeah, I think this is the only Pokemon that doesn't set up on me. I think it was like a Choice Specs or a Choice Scarfed Lucario. I didn't see anything with Hidden Power Ice from him, if I recall correctly. I don't know why I sent out Kingdra whenever I knew he had him on ice. It was probably for his last Pokemon, because I knew Dragon Pulse could probably take him out. But just the whole moral of that battle is to just say, don't rely too heavily on setting up. It doesn't really work. Like, I like set up Pokemon too. Like, I'll use Resto Chesto, Volcarona, and things of that sort, but you can't get crazy with it. You never know when your opponent might have a random Focus Sash Pokemon. I'm actually going to record a second battle, so give me a second to set that up. Alright, I'm back, and this time I have a legitimately pretty good battle against a guy named, like, Tyranitar Numbers. You'll see his name in the video. But, this was a pretty good match. It starts out, and I figured, oh, he's just going to go for Volt Switch or something. And he actually goes for the T-Bolt, and it takes out my Suicune first turn. That hurt me a lot. But, I figured if he had Thunderbolt, he was probably choiced in some way, so Landorus would be fine to soak it up. And I knew he'd switch because I figured it was choice, and I U-turn out of there. And then I go directly into Infernape. I didn't know whether I was going to scare him out or anything, but I knew I could kill him if he didn't run. Fire Blast takes him out. He sends in Rotom. I close combat, and I get a crit. I don't know how much that mattered. He didn't. If he went for Hydro Pump, all he did was miss some damage on my Infernape. I had the Sash anyway. But if he went for a Volt Switch, it might have mattered. But I was definitely going to two-shot it. and you'll see later why the extra damage on front hip didn't matter at all. I send in Registeel to soak up whatever Cresselia wants to do, and then I try to paralyze it just so maybe stop it from recovering later, but I end up getting the Dragonite, which was really convenient. And then I get in here, I do a lot with Hidden Power Ice, and then he Earthquakes, which takes me down to 1, and it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I had the Focus Sash, and if it wasn't broken, I still outspeed to hit him with the Hidden Power Ice. It didn't change any damage output at all. He gets paralyzed twice in a row here. I don't know how much he would have done with these extreme speeds he was going for. I can't imagine too much, but as you'll see, that won't matter either because Congador just gets taken straight out by an Air Slash, which gives him his Yanmega a free boost, which scared me because I've used Yanmega, and Yanmega is scary. I sent it King Joe to use that to scare him off with the Ice Beam or anything of that sort, and I guess he predicted that and wanted the Cresselia to sponge it. I predicted a Thunder Wave again to try to cripple it, and obviously Landorus will eat that. And then I just go for the U-turn, expecting to either do a lot of damage to the Cresselia or to just get switch advantage. And he sends back in Yanmega. And I go for Dragon Pulse, thinking if he's sending Cresselia, I can probably two-shot it from the range it was at, which I can. He didn't have leftovers. I don't know what item he had at all, honestly. Maybe like Resto Chesto or something crazy like that. But either way, he protects just to get the extra speed boost. And he flinches me with the Air Slash, which sucks a lot. I could have definitely taken him out with that Dragon Pulse. And then he's going to take me out with another one. But I have Registeel, which can probably take anything he has, which he probably has Hidden Power Fire, but I figured, yeah, I could probably take it pretty well, which I did. And I retaliate with the Iron Head, which brings him in a range where Light Forge will take him out. And this turn, I know he's going to kill himself with the Light Forge, so I just set up rocks. I know his last was the Terrakion, and it wouldn't do much damage to it, but it was the best play I had. And then his Terrakion comes in. He's going to close combat. I figured it was pretty much good game from here. He probably couldn't do anything to my Landorus at all. So I bring it in, and he does outspeed, and he goes for the -1 Rock Slide. I guess to try to get the flinch. There was no flinch. I just Earthquake him for the game. And that was a pretty good game with that guy. He didn't get any hacks on me, and I got some on him, so it's I felt kind of bad about that, but who knows how the game would turn out had the hacks went differently. But good game to him. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you did. It would really help since I currently don't get too many views. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.